Greetings and salutations. I am Farfnir the Stabby, Emperor of Mars and ruler of all of its people. And today we'll be testing the theory that I see often on video games and movies that a shotgun is only useful for about 15 to 20 feet, which I personally don't believe, but we'll find out today. This is part one of a two-part series. The second part will just be, you know, hard-hitting, crazy shotgun rounds. It won't really be for accuracy. It'll be more based around, well, inflicting damage. So here we go. I'm at about 28 feet away from the target. He's zoomed in there. Okay. The first shotgun shell that I have loaded is your typical target round. It's not a very hard hitter. And the next one will also be a target round that has a little more gunpowder in it. So that's where we're starting from. Well, that looked mighty effective to me at 28 feet away. I mean, I would not want to be on the receiving end of that. So that solves that mystery. Now let's try something with a little more firepower. See if we can really tear some things up. Oh yeah! Look at that. So that's almost twice the distance. Oops. That's almost twice the distance that you typically see in cinema and video games for it being effective. You usually have to be right up on somebody like this, you know, like that, for it to truly be effective. I think that looks mighty effective. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to your standard bird shot for hunting. It's a steel shot, not lead, and it's made for hunting birds. And we're going to switch targets here, so give me a second. And we're going to see what kind of damage that does at 28 feet. I know you guys like my targets. I just figured that was a lot cheaper than using actual targets, and that's about the size that you would aim for on a man-sized target. Ow! That kicked like a mule. Okay, so not quite the results I expected. But you have to admit, all right, it's for shooting at birds, and birds fly together in a flock. So maybe that's why it spreads out more. I do have another round I want to try. It is another birdshot round. Oops. But it is Magnum. It's a Magnum Nitro round, which means it's going to kick like a monster. So I have to be ready for that if I want to hit my target. I'm going to have to anticipate it. Because I've shot these before. You've seen me shoot these before if you've watched my previous videos. It's the bird shot that actually put a dent in the gun safe. So I'm going to have to really focus to try to hit that paper plate. Let's see what we can do. All right. Ow! Damn, that hurt. All right, let's go have a look. Oh yeah. That did much better. Oh, cool. And it appears that I pull to the left a little when I fire. I'm going to have to keep that in mind for future videos and if I go hunting, because apparently I pull a little to the left whenever I pull the trigger, and I have to learn to correct that, which is the point in practice. You have to learn where you need improvement so you can hit the target correctly every time. So I should aim just a little to the right instead of dead at the target, because apparently when I fire I jerk to the left just a tiny bit, and a tiny bit over a long distance is not such a tiny bit. Okay, so I have one more round, I believe. It's not birdshot. That's correct. It is double-aught buckshot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera. I'm going to aim it where I have two paper plates set up, just in case they're spread. And I'm going to aim at the top one, and we're going to see what happens. Okay? Okay. Alright, zoom on in there, make sure we got a good, there we go. Alright, still at 28 feet. I measured it all earlier. Okay. Brace that shotgun against my shoulder real good. Make sure I got my round loaded. Alright, so apparently I aimed a little low. You know, switching ammunition, every shot will cause some discrepancies in accuracy. However, half of the buckshot hit the paper plate. That's like being shot with a .32 pistol 6 times, all at once. I find that satisfactory. So, this is just to prove that with practice, I could become very accurate over a distance with the shotgun, despite what Hollywood and video game programmers have to say about it. Okay, so my next video will be about 1-ounce slugs. It took me a long time to find them, but once I found them, I found like 3 or 4 different kinds, which I found exciting. So my next video will be about that, and if I can find something worth using it on, I'm going to finally use the dragon's breath. If I can, I don't know, start a fire with it, or find something cool to shoot like a mannequin, I don't know. I'm going to keep my eyes, ears, and mind open. We'll see. Well, that's all I have for today. Long live the Martian Empire, and Jesus loves you. And since Betty isn't here, kill ticks, not babies.